guys, what's up? It's your girl, MissErickaKane. Welcome to Transitional Video Diaries, My Suicide Story. Hey guys, what's up? I know a lot of you have probably been wondering, what's been going on with me, why I haven't been posting, and things of that nature. This story is pretty much going to tell you guys what's been going on and why I've been kind of absent. I took a bit of a medical absence because there was something very, very serious going on with me, and I needed to take that time to heal and just kind of rejuvenate myself and get back to the things that matter to me the most. And I definitely want to say that I'm back and I'm definitely better than ever, and a lot has definitely changed in my life, and this experience is definitely for the better. I know I'm kind of telling the story a little bit backwards, but okay, we'll jump right into it. September 17th, 2017. That had been a very interesting day for me, to say the least. That day was one of the worst days of my life. I can honestly say that I lost control of myself. I lost control over everything that pretty much hinders me in my life and hurts me in my life, and it just kind of came like a ton of bricks at once. And I'll just say this. There was a family dispute over a comment that I had said about a new person that's joining our family, and I didn't mean any harm in it or anything of that nature. Basically, the comment was actually a good comment, I thought, but the person did not take it in the right way, took it very, negatively and things of that nature. So I was pretty much backlash for that. So that was on my mind and on my spirit, because the other person who's attached to this person is very, very close to me. And she is pretty much my heart, my soft spot. And the worst thing in the world that I want to do is hurt her. I never, ever wanted to harm her or hurt her or even her partner because of the action that I said. I only meant positive intent for that. I never wanted to hurt anybody or make someone feel uncomfortable or things of that nature. Even when it came to my mother, I said a comment to her that maybe offended her, and I kind of spoke how I felt at that time, and I kind of stand by my comment that I said, but I should have reworded it in the right way. So that kind of sparked a disagreement and an argument where everyone was kind of ganging up on me at once. And it was just like, okay, why is everybody ganging up on me? Like, what is it that I've done? Like, why is everybody so sensitive all of a sudden? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. So, I arranged, me and my cousin, we arranged a family meeting and to discuss the matter, but it kind of backlashed, and it was just like everybody was just kind of throwing daggers at me. So you think I'm this, so well, forget you, and you hurt me when you said this, and blase and blase. And it's just like, wait a minute, hold up. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. Like, wait a minute, this is just too much for me. I can't take it, you know. And when I am my mother's child, I'll say that, because when she throw them daggers, she throws them like I throw them, like with words. And it was just hitting me like boom, 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 boom. I mean, I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, hold on. And she just was just saying her half, and it was just very hurtful. It just got to a point where the words were just too much. It got to a point where I just couldn't handle it. It broke me. I got home and I just thought about everything after that it wasn't really an altercation but it was a family altercation. And after that, I just came home and just thought about a lot of things. I thought about, you know, how I grew up. I thought about my transition. I thought about how I'm not connected well with my sisters. I thought about my failed relationship because I was supposed to be married at this time. I thought about how I can't be, I thought about, am I a good friend to my best friends? I thought about, am I the person that everybody is putting on this pedestal, well, putting me on this pedestal to be? And it's just like, it's so hard because everyone is just lifting you up and lifting you up. But it's just like, I'm weak. I'm falling right now. I need someone to catch me. And there was no one to catch me. There was no safety net. There was nothing. I just fell. I just feel like I fell to the bottom with everything. Just the words, the relationship, the disagreement with my mother, the disagreement with my family, just being that, I don't want to use the word black sheep because I'm not a black sheep. People in my family, they love me, they respect me, but at the same time, they don't understand me. You know, I'm a transgender woman. That's a lot for some people to handle. And it's just like, it was, at that time, it was a lot for me to handle. And it's just like, I cracked. I went home. I was just crying and crying and crying. And I looked myself in the mirror and just said I couldn't take it anymore. Oh God. I'm not going to cry because it's too much makeup and this is white. So no crying. But I looked in the mirror and I just didn't like the person that I saw. And I talked to God for a minute. I just asked God, you know, why are you doing this to me? Like, why am I being punished for just being me and just trying to express myself and trying to show love and give love? Like, why isn't it being receptive the same way as I give it? You know, because when I give it, I'm giving it from a genuine place. And I just felt like God couldn't hear me at that time. And I just went to my medicine cabinet. I grabbed every pill that I could find in my medicine cabinet. And I just swore as though I had a handful of pills. I took over-the-counter pills. I took my fibromyalgia pills. I took more than what I was supposed to. I just took all of those in a handful and just looked at them and just took them. And I started to text people that I cared about. I sent a lot of family members, I sent a lot of family members messages, you know, basically telling them that, you know, this may be the last time we speak. I love you. Keep going strong. Keep doing what you're doing. I love you. And just take care of yourself. And I just said, those who have kids, love your children no matter what, because you never know. One day you may wake up and you might lose them. And I'm not ashamed to say that growing up, I didn't have the best relationship with my parents. I want to say that I was looking for love in all the wrong places. That's why I think I know I have a bunch of failed relationships, because I was looking for love at home and I didn't really get it at home. So I went to the streets to look for it in a man, and men, they don't show you love, they show you attention. There's a difference between attention and love. And I knew that I didn't get it. So I at that point, I knew I was damaged goods. And just thinking about all of those things. And as the pills started to subside, and as I'm typing, I started to feel more and more drowsy. And I just felt like it's not happening fast enough for me. So those of you who watched my videos in the past, you guys know that I used to, do the estradiol injections, and I had some syringes left over, which were the needles. So I took the needles, I took a needle out of my box that I had, and I took it, and I was just so out of it, but I still remember what I did. I started to scrape on my arm with the needle. Just started to scratch. I don't know if I tried to write something or what, but I just started to scratch just took the needle and just dug. And I had a bunch of scratches on my arm, and I felt like that wasn't enough. So I took the needle in my forearm and my elbow. I don't know if, you can't see because I can't pull my sweater back. Basically my forearm right here, I took the needle right in the corner and I stabbed myself. I didn't hesitate. I didn't lightly just screw it in. I just jammed it in right there. And I just left it there. And I just sat there in tears, crying, hurting, and just like, why? Why doesn't anyone love me? Why doesn't anyone care to call? Why doesn't it affect anyone? And by that time, I'm going in and out, and just going very drowsy. And at some point I did take the needle out, and of course I was bleeding and everything. And I was sitting on my toilet at that time. I wasn't using the bathroom. I was sitting on my toilet at that time when I did all of those things. I ended up with my back up against my bathtub. I don't know how that happened, but that's where I ended up. And the last person that I remember speaking with the last person that I texted was my ex-boyfriend, James. You guys know him from past videos. He called 911. And next thing you know, 911 is at my door. And 911. And the ambulance is at my door. And they basically are just like, well, we heard that there was a possible suicide attempt, and are you Chanel, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's me. And they were like, okay, well, did you try to commit suicide? And I was like, well, yes, I did, but obviously it didn't work. So, I mean, I'm still out of it, but I'm talking to the ambulance, like, why are you here? I don't want you here. I feel like I don't want to be rescued right now. That's the thought process in my head. And plus I'm drowsy off of the medication that I'm taking. So, basically they took my vitals. They asked me what did I take, and I basically just took everything out of my medicine cabinet and kind of threw it on my couch because I was highly irritated with them being there. They looked at everything. They said, do you want to go to the hospital? It's up to you to be like on suicide watch and things. And I'm just like, no, you're not going to strap me down to a bed and do all of those things. No, I don't want to do that. So they were like, well, are you sure you don't want to go to the hospital? I mean, we recommend that you go. And I'm just like, well, I don't want to go. So they eventually left. The next day, I think, was the worst. Was worse than the actual suicide attempt, because I had to admit that admit to my family that I had a problem with prescription drugs. I took prescription drugs, well, over-the-counter drugs, to subside a lot of pain and subside a lot of hurt that I was going through, instead of talking with someone or praying about it or meditating about it or any of those things. So I did check myself into a rehab for 30 days, and I've already completed that process and everything, and it was wonderful. And I'm very, very happy about that. And I talked to my psychiatrist. He recommended for me to get a therapist, and I did, and I think that's amazing. Well, it was an amazing experience to talk to someone else who also just challenged me instead of me just sitting. It was completely different from the dynamic that me and my psychiatrist has. This dynamic with me and my therapist has was more so, okay, well, I'm going to push you. I'm going to challenge you. I want you to, okay, well, you said you used to write, so I want you to try back baby steps in writing in your journal. Now I write in my journal every day, and he definitely pushed me to get back to me. And I can't thank him enough for that. And I'm happy to be here after the whole therapy thing. I even joined a group called Nami. It's a support group that's here in Capitol Hill. It's on Wednesdays at 7 for anyone who wants to go. I'll post the information down below. And also, my psychiatrist gave me this flyer right here that has a lot of information on there. The suicide hotlines, the trans hotlines, and things of that nature. I'll post some of the information on here down below. And to make a long story short, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad that I did the things that, I'm glad the people that stepped in did step in. And I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to get this second chance. And I'm going to make sure, and I know for a fact that I'm not going to mess this up for me. And yeah, I just want to thank you, Purple Hearts, so much for holding on, being there with me, just not disappearing, because when I looked at, my views and I looked at my subscribers, I see that it went up. And I know that I left you guys with a video a long time ago, but I think this video will definitely fill the void for everything that's been going on with me. And I just want to say that I love you guys so, so much. And you guys say a lot that I'm your support system, but in reality, you guys are my support system as well, because half of the things that I've done in my life, good and bad, without you guys' support and love, I don't think I would be able to recover from the bad things and have great experiences with the good things. So I just thank you guys so, so much, and just continue to ride with me, and always remember to put yourself first. Take care of yourself. And if you are battling with any type of addiction or anything like that, please go get help, because it's not the way to end things. Just suicide isn't a good way out. It isn't a way out at all. So just definitely go get help and talk to someone about it. Definitely. And I love you guys so much. And tune in to my next video. Make sure you write, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys once again so much. And mwah. Bye, guys.